woolly mammoth, also known as Mammuthus primigenius, was a species of prehistoric elephant that lived during the Pleistocene epoch, which spanned from 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago. These majestic creatures were one of the largest mammals to have ever walked the earth, with an average shoulder height of 9–11 feet, 2.7 to 3.4 meters, and a weight of up to 6 tons, 5,443 kilograms. Woolly mammoths were well adapted to the cold environments of the last ice age, with their long, shaggy hair and thick layer of fat for insulation. They had a distinctive curved tusks, which could grow up to 15 feet, 4.5 meters, in length and were used for a variety of purposes, including foraging for food, digging for water, and defending against predators. The woolly mammoth was a herbivore, feeding on a variety of grasses, sedges, and shrubs, and played an important ecological role in the ecosystems they inhabited. However, the species went extinct around 4,000 years ago, likely due to a combination of climate change and human hunting. Today, scientists study the remains of woolly mammoths to better understand their biology and the ecological factors that contributed to their demise. Elephants and introduction. Elephants are the largest land animals on Earth, belonging to the family Elephantidae, which includes two species, the African elephant and the Asian elephant. These magnificent creatures have long been admired for their intelligence, strength, and social complexity. African elephants are found in various habitats across Africa, including savannas, forests, and deserts. They are the largest land animals in the world, standing up to 13 feet, 4 meters, tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 14,000 pounds, 6,350 kilograms. They have large, flappy ears and two curved tusks that can grow up to 10 feet, 3 meters, in length. Asian elephants are slightly smaller than their African counterparts, with an average shoulder height of 6 to 11 feet, 1.8 to 3.4 meters, and a weight of up to 11,000 pounds, 4,990 kilograms. They are found in a range of habitats in Asia, including tropical and subtropical forests. They have smaller ears than African elephants and only the males have tusks. Both African and Asian elephants are herbivores, feeding on a variety of vegetation including grasses, leaves, bark, and fruits. They play an important ecological role in their ecosystems by creating pathways and clearing vegetation, which benefits other plant and animal species. Unfortunately, elephants are also facing a number of threats, including habitat loss, poaching for their ivory tusks, and conflict with humans. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these magnificent animals and ensure their survival for future generations. Comparison. Woolly mammoths and elephants share many similarities, but they also have some significant differences due to their adaptations to different environments. 1. Appearance. The woolly mammoth had a long, shaggy coat of fur that protected it from the cold climate of the last ice age. Elephants have a thinner coat of hair that is only present on certain parts of their bodies. 2. Size. Woolly mammoths were slightly larger than modern-day elephants, with an average weight of up to 6 tons, 5,443 kilograms, compared to the African elephant's average weight of around 5.5 tons, 4,990 kilograms. However, the Asian elephant is smaller, with an average weight of around 4.5 tons, 4,082 kilograms. 3. Tusks. Both mammoths and elephants have tusks, but the tusks of the woolly mammoth were longer and more curved than those of elephants. Mammoth tusks could grow up to 15 feet, 4.5 meters, long, while elephant tusks typically grow up to 10 feet, 3 meters, long. 4. Range. The woolly mammoth lived in cold, northern regions, while elephants are found in tropical and subtropical regions of Africa and Asia. 5. Extinction. The woolly mammoth went extinct around 4,000 years ago, likely due to a combination of climate change and human hunting. However, both African and Asian elephants are currently threatened due to habitat loss, poaching, and human-elephant conflict. Despite these differences, both woolly mammoths and elephants are highly intelligent, social animals that play an important ecological role in their respective ecosystems. Who would win a fight between woolly mammoth and elephant? It's impossible to say for sure who would win a hypothetical fight between a woolly mammoth and an elephant because the two animals never coexisted in the same time period. Woolly mammoths went extinct around 4,000 years ago, while elephants exist today. However, if we were to compare the physical attributes of the two animals, woolly mammoths were slightly larger and had longer tusks than modern elephants. On the other hand, elephants are known for their strength, intelligence, and social behavior, which could give them an advantage in a fight. It's important to note that fights between animals in the wild are generally rare and typically only occur when one animal feels threatened or needs to defend itself or its young. Both woolly mammoths and elephants were social animals that likely used their size and strength to deter predators rather than engage in physical fights. In any case, it's not ethical to promote or glorify animal fights, and we should focus on protecting and conserving these magnificent animals rather than imagining hypothetical scenarios of them fighting each other. Revival of woolly mammoth. Reviving the woolly mammoth, or any extinct species, is a topic of ongoing scientific research and ethical debate. The idea of de-extinction involves using genetic engineering and cloning technologies to recreate an extinct species by reconstructing its genome from preserved DNA samples, and potentially reintroducing it into the wild. One proposed method for reviving the woolly mammoth involves using CRISPR gene editing to insert mammoth genes into the DNA of Asian elephants, which are their closest living relatives. This could potentially create a hybrid animal with some traits of the woolly mammoth, such as a thicker coat of hair and adaptations to cold environments. Proponents of de-extinction argue that bringing back extinct species could have ecological benefits, such as restoring lost ecosystems and increasing biodiversity. They also argue that it could have cultural and educational value, as well as potentially providing insights into genetic and evolutionary processes. However, there are also many ethical concerns surrounding de-extinction, such as the potential welfare implications for the revived animals, as well as the potential ecological and social impacts of reintroducing them into the wild. Some critics also argue that the resources and funding used for de-extinction could be better used to conserve existing endangered species and their habitats. Currently, reviving the woolly mammoth is still a hypothetical concept, and there is much more research and discussion needed before any attempts to revive the species can be considered feasible or ethical.